So you meet this awesome, super cute guy, and you want to find out whether or not he likes you back. You spend an endless amount of time looking for signs he finds you irresistible, but still, you're asking yourself, does he find me attractive? Perhaps you're not even sure what to look for, or maybe you're head over heels for him and blinded by love. But what exactly does it mean to find someone attractive? Well, nature or God, whatever it is you believe in, has made us attracted to one another. So, in today's video, we will be showing you, does he find me attractive? Without further ado, let's begin. 1. He makes intense eye contact with you. If you think that people only communicate through words, then you'll be surprised. What if I told you that the most meaningful, deep, and real conversations that you could have with each other are through your eyes? Would you believe me when I say that only those who share a special bond can stare at each other for hours and not say a single word? So, if you're wondering whether he finds you attractive, here's your answer. He does if he can't take his eyes off you. When he's really into you, and when he finds you attractive, then his eyes will follow you wherever you are in the room. He'll check you out from head to toe constantly. And once your eyes lock on each other's, you'll feel it in your gut how much he wants you. 2. He'll make sure to look a bit extra if he knows he's going to see you. If you've known or been friends with each other for a long time, then this will prove to you that something feels a bit strange about him. But if you recently met him in a bar where he was already looking stunning, then you might not be able to tell if he made an effort to look handsome for you. You have to pick up subtle signs that a guy is really into you if you want to know what's going on inside his mind. So, next time you see him, pay attention to how he looks. Does he wear his ordinary clothes and look unshaven? Or does he suddenly seem a bit extra and well-groomed? These subtle changes in his appearance could point out that his feelings for you have changed. 3. He smiles at you a lot. Tell me this, does he smile and laugh at your every joke, even though you know it isn't that funny at all? If so, that could be an indication that on some level he finds you pretty attractive. But don't be mistaken thinking that every man who smiles at you is interested in you. Some men may use this technique to suggest they're interested in having a fling with you. On the other hand, it could also mean that he's really into you and wants to get to know you better. It depends on the situation really, because if you see a guy smiling at you from across the room, then you can pretty much figure out on your own what his intentions are. 4. He's being flirty with you. If you didn't know it by now, but this is one of the most obvious signs a man finds you attractive. Whether that be emotionally or physically, it doesn't matter. Either way, he'll make it clear to you that his intention isn't to be friends with you, but rather something more serious. But keep in mind that there are different types of flirting, and each of them has its own meaning. There's romantic flirting that guys only use when they have genuine feelings for you. And then there's a type of flirting which insinuates the guy is only looking for a casual fling. The latter is a bit more fun and playful and will include positive physical remarks about your body. Also, a man will often try to touch you while he's giving you a compliment about your physical appearance. 5. His voice deepens when he talks to you. This is another subtle sign a man is attracted to you, as it's rather hard to pick up on when the tone of his voice changes while he's talking to you. If it's difficult for you to recognize this, then become aware of how he speaks to his friends and other people around him. Does it seem to you as if his voice deepens when he's talking to you versus them? If so, then you can be pretty sure that he has some serious feelings for you. This happens because he subconsciously changes his behavior whenever he's around you to appear powerful and dominant. 6. He notices when other men are looking at you. Many think that jealousy and protectiveness is a bad thing, but it's actually not. As long as it doesn't evolve into controlling behavior, it's actually a desirable quality. So, if you're still not sure if he finds you attractive, then pay attention to his behavior when you're around other men. Do you feel like he's being a bit possessive over you? If so, then you can be certain that he's really into you. This happens because it's natural for a man to come off as protective and jealous about their significant other. 7. He uses every opportunity to touch you. Does he find you attractive? To answer that, take a look at how he behaves when he's around you. If he really wants you, then he won't miss out on any chance to touch you as much as he possibly can. And I'm not talking about those players who take advantage of any opportunity they can to touch you inappropriately. I'm referring to those subtle touches that give you goosebumps. 8. He'll try to stand as close to you as possible. Even though it's one of the most obvious signs, many women tend to ignore this and underestimate its significance. But if a man is attracted to you emotionally or physically, he'll obviously take every opportunity to be as close to you as possible. If you're surrounded by other people, it may be that you see him standing or sitting closest to you. Or if you two are alone, then he'll try to lean his body into yours while you're having a conversation. 9. He blushes suddenly. Normally, people associate blushing with women and not with men. But that's not always the case. If a man is eager to have you, then his heart rate will rise, causing his blood pressure to do the same. As a consequence, his cheeks will start to flush when you're around him. That's a pretty strong sign that he's hoping you'll be more than a friend and that he wants to create a deep and meaningful bond with you. 10. He's nervous when you're near him. Some people have nerves of steel and don't act in any way unusual when they find themselves in an uncomfortable situation. Most, however, don't have that ability, and their behavior changes rather quickly. So, if a man you're into finds you attractive, then he'll probably be nervous around you. If you're wondering how you'll see if he's nervous, then pay attention to whether or not he's fidgeting or lingering. So guys, let me know your thoughts down in the comments section below. For more interesting content, give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more awesome content. Have a nice day, and I will see you in the next video.